Breaking news. Nigerian police moved to invade Southeast in a bid to massacre all Igbo women and children in Biafran land. Hear the news in details. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome once again to Biafra Unite channel /television this very moment. Today's date is of May 2025, and I have breaking information for every one of you listening to my voice right now from wherever you are all over the world. Biafrans and lovers of freedom, I want you to pay very good attention to this very news because it's very, very important. I can assure you, my people. The police of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, has indicated interest or a move to invade where they know as southeastern part of the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, Nigeria, otherwise known as the hinterland of Biafra, in a bid to massacre our women and children and, of course, capture some of our youths and unalive the ones they can unalive. So, I know the reason why I put it that way, which I will be explaining to you moving forward. The only thing I want from you is your attention. I want you to pay very good attention because this very information is very, very vital, especially for the survival of our people. Now, moving forward, you can see the headline on your screen, which is Enquiry Number for Finland Protest for the release of Mazi Simon Ekpa. This very number is the only official number to call for any detail or inquiry that you want to make concerning this all-important protest coming up on the 9th of May, this month, just 1 week to go, 2025. Every Biafran who has eligible documents is expected to travel wherever you live in Europe, Asia, or America. And those of you who are in Finland, you are expected to join the protest. We all have seen what is going on in the court of law, in a zoo court, where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been, cajoled to allow a masked witness, a secret trial that has been fought against and defeated in 2015. Now they have succeeded in trying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in secret with a masked witness. So everybody must pay attention, join the protest. Mazi Simon Ekpa must be released ASAP, or else I'm telling all of you, from the way, and this is a voice of John the Baptist crying from the wilderness. Also gigante, also gineche, cause somebody not somewhere near God. Protest, yeah. You wait until you tire. Have you asked yourself why this accelerated trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Why all the years Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been in the custody of the zoo, there was no trial, there was no accelerated trial? Why in Cape Azua, after the arrest of Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Zoological Republic now wants accelerated trial? Do you know the meaning of acceleration? Have you asked yourself the meaning of that word, acceleration? Why this accelerated trial? Overnight, they want to conclude the trial as quick as possible. Have you asked yourself why? Because Finland, we all must come out. You don't know what this is cooking. We must all come out to go and protest and send message that Finland must release our Prime Minister ASAP, ASAP. I won't force you, but if you like, go and protest. If you don't like, leave it. Now back to the program, back to the news. I'm telling you. According to the headline from The Sun, a Zoo media platform, they said, I will raid all IPOB hideouts in Southeast, AIG. I will raid all IPOB hideouts in Southeast, AIG. Look at the man here. And I am not sure, but I want to know if this man is an Igbo man, actually. I want to know, because on the Igbo are they use where committed all this type of heinous crimes. So let's read and see where this man is coming from. The new Assistant Inspector General of Police, AIG, Zone 9, Kanayo Ozuebu. Oh, he's an Igbo man. He is an Igbo man. Thank God. Let me be sincere, my people. Honestly speaking, Chukwu Okike Abiyama Biami witness, I haven't read the news in full details. I only received the alert on my news desk. I saw the headline. I say, no, this one, we must read it together with Biafran people. You understand? Because the moment I saw this headline, I already know the meaning. I already know that it is invasion of Southeast with all kinds of armory. I already know. I don't need anybody to tell me, because I know the modus of operandi of the zoo police and their military. I know. So when I use my own headline, which says the zoo police move to invade Southeast in a bid to massacre Igbo women and children, I know the reason, because raiding all IPOB hideouts according to the police means the invasion of Southeast. At least if you are sleeping, if you don't know anything, if you don't know their modus of operandi, I want you to use Operation Python Dance as a case study. Use Operation Python Dance as a case study. Everything is in the public. We are not making any story. We are not cooking anything. We all know how they operate. And I didn't read the news in full until now. Look at it. He's an Igbo man. An Igbo man is what making statement how they are going to invade Southeast with all kinds of armory. Remember the word they used during the Operation Python Dance to flush out IPOB criminals, isn't it? How many people were unalived on the streets of Igbo land during that time when the Python was dancing? How many innocent people, youths, women and children and elderly men were unalived on the streets of Southeast during that period of Operation Python Dance? How many? Are we talking about those that they unalived in the compound of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? How many people in the street of Aba, in the street of Umuahia, in the street of Anambra? How many people were unalived during Operation Python Dance? And what did they tell us? That they are having an exercise to flush out the criminals in Southeast. And then they massacred innocent people who did not even know anything concerning IPOB or Biafra. Here they are again. Because ndị eme ife anọrọzi ya. Ndị nọzi kịta bụ ndị ụmụ okoko na-akpagharị burusia nnukwu title n'isi na-efegharị. Mad people everywhere. Burusia n'ogbobo title n'isi na-efegharị. Stupid elements. And let me tell you, my people, don't think that those who are in the zoo politics, the Igbos in the zoo politics, who are now constituting nuisance, or should I say, who have been constituting nuisance, both on the social media, on the media platforms, even on ground. Don't think they are being so idiotic because they are here. There are also their likes, their types, who are in abroad, who have been living in abroad for the past, maybe 30, 40, 50 years. Don't think that they will be influenced with the foreign lifestyle, with the foreign mentality. No, they travel to this abroad with the same mentality, and they have not been able to change that mentality based on the atmosphere or the environment. They haven't. They still carry that mentality. Ego. That mentality is still in them. DOS members are case study. Evidences. DOS members are case study. So don't think that the members of DOS were just flushed out by autopilot. There are still other types of DOS criminals, members, who also joined. They were not in DOS, so no, they were not there. They just joined autopilot, but they carry that same DOS criminal tendencies into autopilot. You don't know. You thought DOS members are gone. No, there are still, DOS reincarnations in autopilot. If you know, you know. Now, the new Assistant Inspector General of Police, AIG, Zone 9, Kanayo Uzebu, has vowed to raid all the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB hideouts in Southeast. Ozebu said, the police have known all the inclinations of the separatist group and have identified all their hideouts in the zone. He stated this in Abakaliki, the Ebonyi State Police Command, during his work visit to the command. He declared that the police will wage war against the group. IPOB involvement in the southeast is tied up. We know most of their inclinations. We will go against them. I will raid all of them, carry our war against any of them, he stated. I would like to say that all those thoughts of IPOB exist only in our imagination, the mind of people who are firefighters, he said. Pause. I want you now to pause. Did you hear what this man said? Do you understand what this man said? He said, I would like to say that all those thoughts of IPOB exist only in our imagination. Did you get that? Now let me explain. Listen, this one has already made him a fool for saying here that we know most of their inclinations. We will go against them. Did you get that? He said, I will raid all of them, carry our war against any of them. So if the thought of IPOB here only exists in your imagination, so who are the people, who are the IPOBs that you say you already know their inclinations? Who do you want to carry war against? Who do you say you want to go against? And who do you want to raid? So that has made you a fool and a confused idiot. That one apart. That one apart. Now, I want to take your mind back to 2021. Are you paying attention? Here. I want to take your mind back to 2021 when Garuba Shehu Garuba or Garuba Shehu, whatever, the Buhari spokesman Garuba Shehu, who said that the arrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has spelled the end of Biafra agitation. The arrest of Nnamdi Kanu has become the end of Biafra agitation. He said this knowing fully well that there are thousands of men who are armed in the bush, ready to march at any given time, ready to withstand whoever, both the Janjaweed, the police, the DSA, whoever that comes. He knew that these men will be so radical, so mad at the zoo to hear that their leader has been, kidnapped and renditioned to the zoo. Garuba Shehu said that. But do you know what gave him the mind to say that? Because they have bought all the top DOS members. They have bought them over. All of them, they have bought them over. They are all in their cage because they have all bought them over before they could be able to pull through to kidnap the person, a whole Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya, and rendition him to the zoo. Nobody knew about it. And bear it in mind that they say when he was kidnapped was in the public at the airport. Nobody knew. And they did not take him back immediately. They took him to another location where they maltreated him for complete 8 days before they were able to rendition him. And nobody knew. DOS were busy telling us, hey, he's coming out, he's coming to broadcast. This is the same thing. So that man knew that the agitation would have been more deadlier with the kidnap and rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, given we have men on ground who already armed with AK-47 in the bush. It's the same thing that is happening now. Use your brain, my people. There is no difference. Now that they know that Mazi Simon Ekpa has an entourage, has an army, Biafra Liberation Army, under his command, they are coming out to make statement. They are coming out now to make statement that IPOB only now exists in their minds. Are you connecting the dots? Use the statement of Garuba Shehu in 2021 after the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and connect it now. You see, use this same statement that they now only exist in the minds. The imaginations are only in the minds. Connect the dots. Are you paying attention? Knowing fully well who Mazi Simon Ekpa is, knowing fully well that if anything untoward happens, that he commands an army, and this army is ready to march. And they know that once the army is completely incapacitated, then this word of this AIG, Assistant Inspector General of Police, will not come to fruition. I want you to connect the dot. Use your brain, go. Use uche, go. Use uche, go. Moko, kondi Igbo. Use uche, ono. Kamade arepta na eli ono mogo. No, if the kwanu watam package eli afia. Use uche, ono.